So hopefully you've had a chance to watch our 2 tree videos. Today I'm finally going to show you how to make this cute little reindeer pillow that can either go by itself or can go along with your Christmas trees. So in order to do our little reindeer pillow, what you're going to need is some felt again, and I found this really wonderful felt that was kind of a brown and cream. You could do it in just cream, you could do it in a light tan, you could do it in a gold, whatever color you choose. Again, I got these fabrics at Joann Fabrics in their clearance rack. So I was really happy to find that. The other thing you're going to need is some scrap felt of black and some darker brown. So depending on the body color that you choose will depend on the color of your brown, whether you can go lighter or darker. And then you're going to need a pom-pom nose and a circle to make your shape. I'm choosing to use a pot lid today for my circle. You'll need some fabric scissors, again a sewing machine, and some hot glue, and of course your polyfill fiber. So a lot of my stencils come from things that I have around the house, and there's nothing more perfectly circled than either a pot or a plate. So today I'm using a pot lid, and I'm using my pen, and I'm going to trace all the way around and make a circle. We're going to do this the same idea as the second tree, where this pen line is going to be my guide on my sewing machine. So once you trace your circle, then you're going to cut the circles out. And I have 2 pieces of felt here, so I'm cutting 2 circles at the same time. And I'm going to cut it out, leaving a good variance around it so that I have no problem sewing it on my sewing machine. If you're working with the material, again, just to remind you, it has a pattern on one side. Before you start sewing, you want to make sure your pattern pieces are together. My pattern doesn't matter either way, so I can just cut it and start sewing. So you're going to position it so that the pen is your guide, and remember, you're going to leave a gap at the end big enough so that you can flip this inside out and stuff it with stuffing. So once it's done, then all you want to do is just inverse it, and push it out, and then stuff it with your polyfill. So to make his little antlers, I'm just going to use some brown felt, and I just made a little stencil. I just made their antlers so they're not even, one is a little bit above the other. And when I trace it, I trace one using my pen, and then I'll flip it over and trace it a second time so that they look a little bit, so that they're matching this way. So that way, because when you cut it out, if you have any, pen mark, it won't show if you flip them, and that way they'll be even. So you want to cut out 2 antlers per reindeer, and then I did create a little oval piece of paper to do my eyes, but that's really hard to trace out, not only because it's black, but because it's small. So how I usually do that is I'll take a small piece of felt and I'll just hold the stencil on top, and then I just generally cut out along that shape. And then once you've cut it generally out, then I'll go back and just kind of clean it up a little bit to smooth out any rough edges. But that way you generally get the shape and the size that you're looking for, and it's not a real big pain to trace and to try to see it on the black felt. So now we're going to hot glue. So you should have your 2 antlers, your 2 eyes, and your red pom-pom for the nose. So the first thing we want to do is close up the reindeer. So just fold both pieces in, and I'm just going to, again, run a strip of hot glue and then just pinch it together, and that will seal the reindeer together. Or if you choose, you can hand sew it. Okay, so I've sealed the bottom, and I'm going to make that my base for him. And so then I'm going to just put my nose, my eyes, and my antlers in the position that I want them. And then all you're going to do is just put a little bit of hot glue on them and glue them down. So hopefully you've enjoyed making these pillows as much as I have. I think they're really, really cute. So if this is your first time watching, welcome. Please don't forget to subscribe. If you want to receive future notification of posts, hit the bell. And if you liked our video, please give us a thumbs up. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again soon.